Alright everyone, I'm going to have a look at some of the match ratings because I haven't done them yet and see what we think of them. I've had a talk about the match. So they said Alisson Becker 7 out of 10. He had little to do in the first half. And wasn't really phased. I would say that's fair. Conor Bradley they gave a 5. And they say he started gingerly and struggled to grow into the contest. The thing was, Mavididi gave him a torrid time in part of that first half. There was a couple of times he skinned him. I think one of them was when they hit the post as well and we went up and nearly scored. So I'd say 5's fair, same as I would say with 7 with Trent. Canate, 6. I'd say that's fair. Virgil van Dijk, a 7. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. Wasn't his best game, but also wasn't his worst. They gave Costa Simicas a 7. Again, I'd say that's fair, to be fair. Ryan Gravenberg, they gave a 6. I'd say he started off well and then he just really looked tired, and I'd say maybe 5 to a 6. Alexis McAllister, 8. Yeah, he was given like the player of the match, wasn't he? Do you know what? I'd be close to between 8 and 9 because he's just played. He does so much work on and off the ball. Dom, they gave a 6. I think bar one shot, I think he hit a shot from distance that was parried. I'd say, yeah. Mo, they gave a 7. I'd say between 7 and 8. Luis Diaz and Cody Gakpo, they both gave 5s. I'd said Cody would have got maybe a 6. 5 to a 6. Luis Diaz a 5, I think is fair. The subs. Jota, they gave a 5. I think maybe 4 to 5. I thought he was fairly. He didn't really do much. Harvey Elliott they gave a 7. And I think he had a bit of spark to the midfield that we needed that Dom didn't provide. I would be tempted to start with him against Tottenham, you know. Grav, Maka, Elliott. I think he just might have that creativity that we need. Trent, they gave a 7. I'd say 7, maybe 8. Curtis Jones, they gave a 6. To be fair, he came on in the 93rd minute with 4 minutes left of stoppage time. And it's a bit hard to compare him on 4 minutes of play, to be fair. And they gave Arne Slot a 7, which he made the changes which won the game, so that's fair. What about you? What do you think of the player ratings? Alright,